to choose.
Recording in progress.
Got it.
Just letting you guys know, recording is in progress.
Oh, is it?
What's up? And we should be live.
Well,
all right. Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
camera.
Pretty boy Dave T with the other members of Wahuru.
The better members.
I said, and I said it right. We thank you for taking the time to sit with us. We are streaming for the tabletop role-playing game called EverLore. It's a very exciting role-playing game that promotes diversity and inclusion, and it does not use classes or levels. Just to let you guys know, you can learn more information about EverLore on our website at manchildltd.com. You guys can also check us out on social media. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest at EverLoreGame. Although Pinterest is sort of a new, we're still trying to put some stuff out there, so there's not much to see just yet.
We'll get it set up. Don't
But wait, you'll see. Also, you can check out this and other videos on our YouTube page at EverLoreGame. If you do happen to be watching us from the YouTube, please check out our live stream, which is airs every Thursday from 6:50 to 9, and that's the stream EverMore with EverLore. That's at twitch.tv/EverLoreGame.
Yeah.
And we also have another official stream, which we're super excited about. It's the Essence of EverLore. And that airs on Mondays from 6:30 to 9. And that's twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore.
Yeah.
Guys, like, subscribe, and please don't forget to tell your friends about it. All right, so
Tell them all.
we are going to go ahead and get started. Well, actually, we usually do get started with a recap, but we have one of our fellows here he has reached 1200? 1200 EP, and so
cheating.
We progress at every 100. What happens at 100? How do we progress?
Oh man, 100.
Okay, so at every 100, we to signify your character getting even a little bit stronger, we let you roll and you get those added to certain stats. So you roll 2d6 and a d8. The d8 going towards your vitality, and then you get to pick 1d6 to go to your vestment and 1d6 to go to all of your to hits. And then every 200, you also get on top of those a persona benefit, which is even a little extra. And so based on your personas, you can choose just an ability.
All right, that works. All right. So, Vandra, let's see. Why don't you go ahead and do those rolls, sir?
All righty.
Hey, Pocket Dimension said congratulations. Don't roll like me.
Oh my!
All right. Well, here's
We're gonna start at something, Pocket.
Come on, Stitch. Don't let me down.
No pressure.
Okay, he didn't let me down. I got a 1 and a 6. So that's something.
That's
But
pretty bad.
I got a 3 for the vitality.
So I'm saying 6
all right.
goes to vestment, 1 goes to hit.
Yeah.
No, because
Vice versa.
I'm at the 1200 EP mark, which means I also get a soul and persona benefit, which means I get mage tough.
Go
ahead,
man. Yeah. So 6 to hit. That's nice, man.
Yeah.
I never get 6 to hit.
Well, you know.
That's not good right there.
Yeah.
That's
So what is
not
that? That's
good.
+5.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, dude.
To the,
So you're doing all right. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Nice.
Okay. So now, guys,
Yeah, I'm going for the
I was
recap.
about to say, who's ready for recap?
Yeah.
I think it's first come, first serve. I was ahead of everybody.
I
I get the leftovers here, man.
I'll go for it. Yep.
Thank you, Stitch.
So we got everybody but Rastilian.
Yep. I do not remember anything that happened last week.
That's a
Pocket
shame.
Dimension out there.
Unbreaded flavored water.
All right.
Yes,
Otherwise.
could you also
Yes.
could you also give an unbranded non-flavored water?
Yes.
See, everybody gets here late, and they're like, "We need water. We need refreshment." I get you.
I was here like a half an hour early.
You were. Everybody else was not.
Here.
I was literally here early.
Unbranded pink.
Yeah.
You were here like 2 minutes early.
Okay.
Is that not early?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey,
7, 8.
Got it. Clear or
Yeah.
Clear, yellow, pink.
I'm not gonna
Just pass it around.
All right.
Trying to give it all fancy underneath the table and everything.
That's way too much pressure.
Yeah, that's all kind of crazy right there.
Prowess. That would easily be performance, I think.
That's the
All right.
We
don't
could
have
go
performance.
RAB if you
I'm
want.
about to
We
roll.
don't have performance anymore. No.
And it is a 6.
That would be how's that?
Me.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that was a D8. My bad.
Lust.
Oh my. Well, never mind.
No, I got it.
Yes, no.
That's up.
I got it.
It's like I'll go.
I got
I gotta go.
Low-key hoping someone else would go
Right?
first.
I was high key hoping someone else would go first.
Yeah.
I'll take your turn for that extra.
Notice
No.
how he rolled you and you
Okay.
still haven't said a single thing.
Yes, I have. I've said plenty of words. Anyway.
Notice how you're interrupting his turn.
Yeah, exactly. Last time.
Yeah.
So we picked up where we left off the week before, obviously. And so I had just not eavesdropped on my friends, which some certain members of the party did not like. And then Rastilian snuck off to set his trap inside the camp, a small one that couldn't hurt anybody. And he's doing alright, and then someone named Zav, is that how you say it? Zav? Zav. Someone named Zav came up and just helped him do it a little better, basically. And so yeah, that happened, and then he went to sleep.
Yes.
Then we picked up with Nicarvin and Vandra, who had just finished a battle with a monster of some sort in the spirit realm. And so Vandra was being stubborn and refused help, and then started like training, I think, or something like that. And then Nicarvin tried to copy him, which he didn't seem to like. Vandra, I think he. And then.
Okay, we got 20
No,
seconds.
okay. That
This is a riveting
dude,
recap.
that dude who's been with him the whole time, I can't think of his name,
That dude.
has been shows up and takes him to the water place. I can't think of anything.
What a guy.
10.
Takes him to the water place,
9.
and then Nicarvin tries again with the water stuff, and succeeds. She does good job. And then another person shows up, and they give us all our stuff.
All right.
She
all right.
succeeds,
Oh,
and then he
my,
gave a
yeah.
thumbs up at me.
Nice.
Well, you succeeded. Good
Okay.
job.
So 1,
Thank
2,
you.
Big up.
3, 4.
I'm still part of it.
If you
5,
didn't hear
6.
that, Uriah yelled from the back room. He said, "I'm still a part of it."
Well, I should have rolled it out here. So
Was it me?
4.
Yeah.
No.
Yep,
What?
it's me.
How am I 5,
We
6?
put you as last.
I was
because-
right there.
No, but you
Yeah.
were present at the time of
Gone.
rolling.
That's messed up.
Yeah, well, dang.
Discrimination campaign.
That's right. We don't like people go to the restroom around here. Come on.
We're on our way track.
Uncomfortable. All right, so let's go recap. Last time on Wahuru, we decided to do a little bit of a time skip. During so, Belac reveals his interest to be a servant for Pia Ali. He speaks to Typhus. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
don't come over here.
But you said no names are yours. I don't even want to hear anything.
Anyway, he speaks.
This is Typhus.
He speaks.
Entirely different.
He
Alright.
speaks through Typhus, and Typhus plans to relay a message to Pia Ali, basically the interest of, like, you know, helping rebuild the city and hopefully to have a spirit patron of sorts, spirit patronage of sorts, where Belac and Pia Ali can both benefit through it. Wahuru Minor, aka the gang of Rastilian and Nicarvin, we're we're dealing with our
Rastilian. What are you?
sorry,
talking
I meant to
about?
say Vandra. Sorry, I'm a little lightheaded right now. But no, it's Vandra and Nicarwin. We're still in the spirit realm. Nicarwin, she tries to set up camp for Vandra. Vandra walks away. So Nicarwin talks to Thresh again, gets sent to the Garden of Waters, and she did I say Rastilian again?
No, you just messed up. Just go on.
Sorry, keep going.
Okay.
I'm listening to that.
So Nicarwin is talking to Kresh, and
Okay, there we go.
Just keep talking.
Nicarwin is talking to Kresh. She gets sent to the Garden of Waters. She figures out her ability in a sense. She can like focus on the pinpricks and like she can focus on a certain one. Eventually they find out that she has to follow the one that resembles the kind of jade that Caliph would have seen during his time. And while they're doing so, Kresh kind of creates like a fake Nicarwin that like copies Vandra and keeps him distracted. Eventually, during the time skip, we come across a couple of baboons, which Nicarwin, after stealing some bread, cheese, meat, we throw that to the side, brilliantly fending off the rest of the baboons with her shield that she got from Elu and Sakima. We
20 seconds.
We defeated the baboons. Then we came over to like a great gap in the spirit realm. Basically, it was like a void. And whilst thinking of how to cross it, we swap back over to the rest of Wahuru, where they interrogate a Dominion warrior, except they don't. They just kind of kill it. There's Rotag who brings the items. They hurt the additional members, and
oh, got it on the cliffhanger. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess Stitch.
Who is it going to be? Oh, it is Stitch.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be real brief. You know, we have to play the stream and all.
Right.
We found out with Dee Carvin that she passed the test. She was going through some difficulties. And at one point, Crush had told her, look into your own flow. And even though it feels bad, you could get through it.
All right.
And so she was able to, because she was swimming at the time and she was fighting against the current. So she's able to recognize within herself that, hey, the flow, if I can master the flow, I'm okay.
Right.
We also found out that Vandra made an impression with Crush, because how, let's see, Vandra was very, he was very humbled and he assisted in the healing. Did I get that right? Hey, I'm not sure. My notes, y'all, my notes. Anyway, okay, and so there we go over to the best part.
Oh, goodness.
And we find out that Rastilian learned how to set a small trap. I mean, in the process, he wanted to catch, I think, like a rat, I believe. And he performed well to set the trap up. The next day, he went to investigate it, and he did catch an animal, I think a rat. The person who helped him, her name was Zab, I believe, Z-A-B. On the further inspection, we found out that he didn't really quite catch the rat, but somebody kind of helped him out along the way.
All right.
We also found out that, Bloodstar. Oh yeah, we got to talk about that guy. He wanted to be in tune with Talahi. Can I say the name right?
No.
Talahi, whatever I can't pronounce the name.
wow.
Talahi, whatever that name is, I'll forgive you that.
Oh man.
He said at one point he said, "I need to talk to you," very arrogantly, but then all of a sudden he kind of changed his opinion when the skies got dark. But we also found out later on that she was very intrigued by him, and that she took a sample of his hair. We discovered that Montebo was holding back on us. He actually learned mud many months ago, but he didn't tell anybody that.
That was just against.
So now we got to watch Montebo a little bit more closely.
Yeah.
And that's all I have for you guys.
Well, do you know?
All right. Woo. Okay.
I would like to say Pete Ali.
Pete,
Yes.
thank you. My notes are Pete Ali. Okay.
Because that was horrible.
Yeah.
That
was a little interesting.
Hey, wait. Somebody said this guy is jacking it all up. I don't appreciate that.
But yeah. I guess I'll do some slight cleanup, and I wasn't here for a little bit, so I might end up redoing some things.
Well, we have to roll to see if we land on you, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You covered the trap things with Rastilian. Yeah, Bloodstar did have the meeting with Ali, and he also did a cool like little water walking sort of water skating situation with a lot of the water spirits because they don't get a lot of people from Mythandria sort of interacting with them. So that was a neat little thing that he was doing. Vandra and Nikarwin fought an Anomi. Not some random monster thing. Also, I wanted to bring up the fact that Vandra did make a Big and Little's sauce specifically for Crash to bring some marketing.
Right. What was that guy's name again?
Crash.
Crash.
Yes,
That's it.
Crash. Yes.
Crash.
But he made one specifically for him so that he can get Big and Little's name out there. You did touch on Manitoba with the mud tongue. Interestingly enough, we did meet like Vandra and Nikarwin met Sakima, who was riding a big sort of lizard thing that ended up growing gills, and like the claws ended up having like these fins like wedged in between them and stuff. Like it transformed anyway as it got in, and it was actually known as what was it called? It was the King of Waves, Master of Waves. No. Crash is Master of Waves. This guy's king. Yeah, this guy is a king. But also we met a Rotag who also
he was selling.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
My bad. But we met Rotag, which I have one here. It says it means fire. But also it was a brownie, which is a kind of creature.
I mean, because you guys are doing good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He was a brownie, right? That kind of creature.
Yes.
That was that also has a connection to Crush. And these people work for Lady Elu, which we met back in the Unterland at the store where we decided to upgrade our gear and things like that. So they were bringing that stuff back. Also, I took note that they erupted in like flames when they first appeared. Even when we were underwater, it was like a bunch of flames. So that was something I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
And then I also took down. You talked about Zab. And you talked about him passing his thing so he could see. Yeah. We did go to the void. He tried to make me leave him at the void to go investigate stuff, even though we got specific instructions from Sitting Squirrel to stay together.
Somebody learned.
It's not that important.
And so we're currently trying to figure out what to do in the void, because he felt as if that jade impression that he was feeling was right there. In
very good. All right. Guys, who is Rotag?
Delivery female.
Delivery female, yes. Yeah. She is the
lizard.
No, not the lizard.
The brownie. I'm sorry, the brownie. Yeah.
The king of the lizard.
The king is the lizard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The king is the lizard.
Sakima is the lizard.
Yeah, Sakima.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You each get 1 EP. For that, you get 2 for leading off. The rest of you guys get 1.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
What? That was kind of rough. Come on, guys. Come on.
Wait, right. Sakima.
The lizard.
Sakima's the lizard?
That was king.
Yes.
And Sakima means king?
Sakima means king.
Is what language is like, hold on, is Sakima
Chaluk?
You never told me that.
No,
that's something you would have said. That's something you would have said. No, like whatever.
You never asked anything about Sakima.
Well, yeah, but usually I don't have to. Usually you just go, oh well, this name means.
I mean, here's the thing. You know, you can ask.
I said Rotag means fire.
There we go.
All right. I had that.
Well, yeah, that's because they told me. That's because we learned Rotag, which means fire.
Where we left off.
He's not wrong.
The larger party of Wahuru had just met Sakima and Rotag and received their items. And
I'm major in Wahuru.
Your weapon was enchanted.
Retribution.
Yep, and it was +2 hit and damage.
I want my sword back.
Right.
You have to survive first. So.
What did you?
We'll be alright.
That's right, the wand with the 20 charges.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man,
He rolled that.
Oh,
You got that
was
20
funny.
instead of that
That was
2.
good. I did not expect that,
Yeah,
Kelvin.
that was.
And
Yeah.
Stitch,
Your existence is.
what did you get?
futile.
I gotta, let me go look at my notes now. I text you that last
Probably one of
time.
those horns guys again. Just-
Right. Yeah. Hey, that would come in handy. You might want to save that. That might happen again. And
Not happening yet. So
Like
you
my,
trying to?
my bow enchanted, a -1 APR and a +1 to MR.
That's what I'm talking
very good.
about.
Okay. All right. So did you change your
I
stats?
just
on
realized
that?
I'm like
Okay. All right.
a monster.
Yes, Stitch, you're a monster.
And Manitoba received the 3 things. One was the item that lets him know if something of value is trying to be taken from him.
Mhm.
The other was just the
Let's see how much that works though.
plus
let's test
to
that out.
his
Let's
amulet.
test that out.
And then the other one was a minus to the APR on his heavy steel shield.
Woo! Wait, what's
so
your investment at now?
Wait, I have a question.
It's looking pretty.
Yes.
I have a question.
93.
I have a question.
Yes,
Dang.
nice.
So his thing, I'm assuming, does it go against like MR?
His thing.
The detect theft?
No,
Oh,
that,
I
that,
have
that,
the
that's
text
Manitoba.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
it?
Oh, we have.
I
It's like, no.
Man,
That's what I bought.
Is
But there are only-
Huh?
Is detect theft a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's an
I
enchanted
asked for a
thing, yeah,
magic
it's-
item that, I mean, like I said, guys, you can do anything you want with there. You just got to figure out how to make it happen.
I want to
And
embed
magic
myself
items-
with Avenor.
That could happen.
They're okay.
I'm not so sure how. But
I'm gonna
could.
make it. I'm gonna alchemically make it.
yeah, I'm gonna just brew you up some Avenor.
There you go.
all right,
yeah.
all right. So,
I'll talk to Deborah about it.
so did anybody want to? Anybody have
What's up with the
anything
disrespect, man?
that they wanted to say to Rotag or anything like that?
That's sick.
I mean, you don't have to. She,
Oh, no,
she's
I just said,
ready to
like,
go.
thank
She
you.
dropped off her stuff. And,
Thanks.
I just,
Yeah.
for my sake, will anyone like roll insight? Because I kind of want to know what Rotag looks like.
That's fair, actually. Yeah. Do I have to roll insight, or
We're
do
just
I
like,
just
she's
look
a
at
brownie.
I described her a little bit last week, but we can definitely do
A
it
little
again.
racist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Without dropping everything. She is a diminutive figure, standing about 1 foot tall. She has a round, oval-shaped head, which is overlarge for her body.
Okay.
Her eyes are oval-shaped, and they actually take up most of her face. She doesn't have a nose that protrudes like ours does. It's basically just 2 little slits.
Yeah.
And her mouth is full of razor-sharp, tiny teeth. She actually has a like furs on, but you would think that it's from like a chipmunk or something like that. And the weapon she has looks to be like a carved bone type sword. You would imagine it's from some, small-ish creature, maybe a squirrel or something like that. The lizard, Sakima, is at this present time that you're seeing it, it's about 3 feet long, and it's at the haunches, not 3 feet long, I'm sorry, 3 feet at the haunches, so it's sort of at its shoulders, and it's about 9 feet long. It is black and scaly, and when it opens and lets its tongue out, a lot of saliva sort of drips down. Oddly enough, the saliva doesn't actually hit the ground. It just sort of fizzles as steam sort of surrounds it.
Okay.
And that is what you see.
When you say black, are we talking midnight black, like maybe like a midnight drake, or like how Caiaphas' scales are black? Or like
Not
muted?
quite that. It's more like an ashy sort of gray black.
Ooh. Okay.
And then the scales have hints of violet. But she will say that everything is delivered. Elu was happy for your patronage. If ever you guys are back in Chaluk'Sen, she is always available.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
And so she gets back on Sakima, and as they are walking, a fount of flame sort of rises up again, and then as it dissipates, they're gone.
Yeah.
It is closer to the evening. So did we want to push on a little bit further, or do we go ahead and make camp?
Let's
make camp.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh crap! I can't think of the names. Hold on.
Then Manitoba, I'm going to ask a couple of the new recruits to go with me, and we're going to just go and collect firewood and stuff like that.
I was gonna ask Tresla to go camping with me. I mean, not camping.
To go camping with
To
me?
go hunting. With me.
Okay.
Go hunting with me. Just as a test to see how much she's grown.
Oh,
in the
what?
past.
And so she's going to look over at Nesla, and Nesla's going to have sort of like a concerned look on her face, and Nesla's going to be like, "Okay, yeah, let's go.
If
What do I have to do?
um
I haven't done the hunting thing before.
if Nesla would like to come, she can come as well.
Oh no."
Okay.
Oh no. No.
So I'm gonna preface this. I'm not the best at finding animals, but basically here's what I do. I'm just gonna take her through the steps of finding game.
Oh,
and
okay.
then- yeah.
So you're looking at, was that a track right there?
I don't know.
What?
Let
Oh,
me roll insight.
okay.
All right.
38.
You will know that it's not. It was actually more like a branch had fallen from the tree and sort of the wind blew it. So it looks like there's a scuff mark in the ground. But you know, her head is filled with what you told her, so she's thinking everything is a track.
No. Tracks, they're more like footsteps. Like, and then I'm gonna like stomp on the ground and then move my boot and hope that it makes an imprint. Does it?
Roll percentage.
Percentage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 99.
Yeah.
98. Hold up. Wouldn't it be prowess?
It has not rained in quite a while. And so the ground is very sturdy. And where you guys are at, it's a lot of there's very little foliage. So you're just basically smacking into the ground, and that's not gonna create an impression.
So I'll just stomp it then. Are there any tracks nearby that I have seen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
did
point
notice
at
a
one of
couple
those.
Okay, all right. Oh, so that's it.
so
And so
kinda
she's
like
gonna
that.
just start going. Okay, and then what do we do next?
Hold on. Is she going in the right direction?
You pointed to a track and she's just going.
Okay. Is it the right direction though?
It is. I mean, if the way you pointed, you have to do some more rolls
Okay.
to see how.
What would I roll?
Because
Survival?
she's not rolling anything. She
Survival,
just-
correct?
yes.
Okay.
How about a roll, bro?
8, 21. So I got 21.
Okay. You will know that she is pretty much following the line, but she misses where it turns off. But she's just still
Okay.
following.
Wait, Tresla,
What?
come back.
Oh,
You
okay,
see
what?
here, the line diverges
Ooh, I
and
can't
goes
see.
this way.
Hold on. Hold on. And she does this, and like a gout of flame just pops into her hand. Oh, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. And so she like puts it over near the track, trying to see. And you will notice as she does that, she's sort of careless. And the trees nearby, like some of the leaves start to flame up a bit.
Okay, I'm going to say.
I think I see it.
We're
Stop,
having an
stop.
essence of
What?
EverLore going
Stop.
on.
And I'm going to try and. Is there a lot of foliage on the ground?
There is not.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and take her hand and like onto the ground so that it snuff out the flame. 'Cause I don't want to just put my hand on it.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
just like,
What did you just? But I can't see.
and then I'm going to just clap the leaves out,
Oh, okay.
just like,
I did that.
yeah.
Oh, but what were you saying about the tracks?
So the tracks they turn. So you always have to be aware of where the tracks are and watch those. But you also have to be aware of your surroundings. because you could always, get attacked or, mess up nature or
Do
something
me a
like that.
favor, roll persuasion.
I'm telling you, there would have been a whole forest fire.
21.
Okay. What do you want her to do? Like, what do you want her to accomplish?
I don't know. I just want her to do what I do. Like,
Okay.
I just want her to be able to find a track, follow the track, find a thing,
Okay.
kill a thing.
So with that persuasion roll, you're able to sort of rein her in, and make sure she's following versus trying to lead. All right.
Okay.
Roll survival twice. Give me the first roll.
Better. 15.
What's the roll? So,
2.
okay. Roll again.
The first one was a 1, but it was 5.
Okay. You with the first roll, you actually lost the trail. But with the second roll, you happened upon you startled it's a juvenile boar.
This might be awful. So I want to roll stealth and try to track it and hope that it runs back to its parent.
Oh, okay. All right.
51.
I mean, yeah, it does. It has
No,
clue that
hold
you're
on.
there.
56.
It has no clue that you're there.
Yeah. Okay. And does it lead back to the mother?
It's just wandering.
Okay. Sick.
And every once in a while,
Okay.
that's my board, guys.
Yeah. Then I'll leave it be because I don't want to kill a child.
Put it out to misery.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, it's not really miserizing right now.
I mean, it would be if
Miserizing?
I attacked it.
Don't.
So is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I just want to talk to the Natar. Have we
Okay, the Nators?
Yeah, have we actually did formally introduction? 'Cause I know their
Yeah,
name.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay,
When we talked as a group, yes.
okay. So can you give me their names again? So I won't seem kind of foolish. I'll go ahead and stop.
All right. 1 EP.
Wait.
Oh,
wait,
Jock
the
Todd,
na-
Jock T.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Dang.
Is it one per name? Or?
No,
I'm just kidding.
no.
I'm gonna go to Jack Todd and say, hey, how you doing?
So here's the thing. As you're approaching, it is sort of late. Maritopa took a couple of the the Zulu with him, and they're out getting wood and stuff like that. As you're approaching, you will see that Jactal, really big,
Don't interrupt.
Nator, but he's not muscular big. He's just sort of solid. And then Jakti is she's a little bit more muscular, not quite as big. And they will be on opposite sides of the other two Nators.
Okay.
And as you're approaching, roll insight.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, 12. All right. I'm feeling your die
Close,
today. I should have
yeah.
used them the whole time.
30. Oh, 40. Wait, I'm doing math right.
Yeah, you did 40.
All right, cool. Late today.
Okay. You will notice that they Jokta and Jakti sort of step in front of the other two, keeping the other two behind.
Okay.
And Jokta will say, well, you said hello?
Yes.
So, hello. What language are you speaking?
We can start off with wood.
Okay.
It's always safe.
All right.
Yeah.
It's always safe bet.
So, yes.
It's always safe, huh?
How you doing?
Never learn it.
We
Yeah,
find
so
freedom
difficult.
to be
I mean, it will always be safe.
exhilarating.
Glad to hear that. What do you think about our party so far?
Oh, great, wonderful. The best I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yes.
I trained them pretty well. Thank you.
You what?
What an ego.
I mean, they're slaves. They've never seen a party. So, I mean,
So who was your former master?
roll insight.
Damn.
Okay.
41.
What a skilled social
You will
butterfly.
you will notice that his face sort of clouds over, and he sort of glances, and he steps a little bit closer to Jock T. We don't want to talk about him.
I understand.
Do you?
I
Do you?
I apologize. I serve a goddess, and I am in a quest to serve her more. And if you have any needs, I could pray for you on behalf of my goddess.
And he's going to turn and sort of talk. And then Jock T is going to say, what do you mean prayer?
Well, it's a form of communication. My goddess, her name is Daniel.
Her name is.
You're right. Debbie. My bad.
And I am learning to become one with her, and I know that she loves nature, and she loves unity and harmony. And I just sense within you some hardship in your past, and so I wanted to bring some peace to you. So if you have any like areas I could pray for you.
And roll insight. Well, actually, you don't have to. You will notice that her hand is sort of slipping towards her back. Why would you do this?
Well, because I want to make sure you're one, that you feel safe.
Feel safe?
Yes. So we have.
I'm not used to people caring.
It's hard. Ouch.
Wow. Safe. I don't think any place is safe. And Choctaw will put his arm around her. But you can do this prayer thing.
Yes.
Yes. For strength.
For strength.
Yes. And for she'll sort of look back at the other two for forgetfulness.
Forgetfulness.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me, and I will go and spend some time in meditation this evening, and I'll make sure I mention that to my goddess.
Is your goddess kind?
Yes.
Then perhaps we could learn more of your goddess.
Yes. I would like that. I would like to teach you some of her ways. Yes.
Oh, okay. When?
Can we name this episode "Stitch Begins a Cult"?
Yeah. We have a pamphlet.
Please grow.
I got the disciples now, y'all. Yeah. We could begin.
The Church of Deborah.
Are you tired, or we could discuss it along the journey?
The Holy Spring Church of Deborah.
Very well. Yes. We probably should rest.
Okay.
But in your prayers, the names are Choctaw, Jati, and then she will point to the female and male behind them. And this is Eris, and that's the female. It's Arys.
Arys.
And Mott is the male, MOT.
Well, thank you. I appreciate this. And
And
then
you will see that her hand slides back from where it was.
Also, Mika Butler said, "All right now, Stitch. LOL. Hashtag lady killer."
nice. So then I want to roll insight to see if I can find some place where I can kind of go and meditate.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not like a natural clearing, but there are certain patches where it's open.
Okay.
There are trees, but not like a lot of dense foliage
Okay.
around.
Okay. I'm gonna go find a tree.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah, can you put me in?
Oh, snap.
Oh, sure.
You're going to have a card. It's going to be like the Grove of
And-
Stitch.
With that, we will transition to the other members of Wahuru, who are also facing nighttime within the spirit realm.
What does that look like? Is it just like regular nighttime?
It is night, except there aren't stars.
Oh.
Instead, think like the Aurora Borealis. So there are lights sort of swirling throughout the heavens, but there are no stars to speak of.
That's
pretty cool.
sick.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so Nicaragua, how are we gonna cross this void?
Well, I was thinking it hasn't hurt us to ask from assistance for the near courage of the spirit realm before. Perhaps we could attempt to do so again.
Right now, we are 1-1 on asking for assistance. The first time we asked, we got attacked from both sides. The second time we asked, we were saved by Crash. I'm not liking those odds.
You could be fine. Get over yourself.
You're not here.
Yeah.
Being able to face the enemy beforehand, I think there's a chance that perhaps we may be fronted with danger. There's also a chance that perhaps we could face it. You're plentifully more experienced in the spirit realm than am I. So if we wish to approach another spirit for assistance, I would be the one to let you choose to do so.
Okay, right. And hear me out. We
No.
also almost got our butts handed to us by some apes.
Well, cleverly enough, we managed to escape. And plus, they were spirit baboons. Which
I just wanted to let you know though, like, and he's gonna point to the void. There's nowhere to run. If we can't get this right, nowhere.
I mean, there's
just so you know, there's just void.
as you point to the void, I'm gonna point to everywhere else we can run to.
Okay. So Vandra is going to attempt to try and call upon some nice spirits. The way he's going to do it is instead of just leading with blood, he's going to try and see if he had learned anything from Caliph, understanding it was a magic item, but if he had learned anything from Caliph and how he was asking or approaching the spirit realm to maybe try and.
Well, one thing that will be different though from every other time is that you're now in the spirit realm.
Yeah.
So before, when you would open yourself up and you're sort of seeking, because you can't just look around and see.
Yeah.
So now you can look around and you can see what before you would have been, trying to see.
Yeah.
So if you see spirits, you can go up to them, or you can try to call out to a spirit.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually, Crash helped us with water. This is an abyss, and I feel like there's a flight thing. So I'm gonna try and call out to Caiaphas by saying, "The spirits speak to me of blood, so I shall deliver yours."
As soon as Nicarvin hears that, she's gonna tense up and grab her throwing cleaver. Is there an enemy abound?
No,
She's
I'm
gonna
just
roll
calling
insight.
upon a friend.
You
Roll percentage.
Okay.
Roll.
Percentage.
Roll that and then roll percentage.
Okay.
Nicarvin is still gonna be very tense because that's
Neat. That for me is alchemy, so that will be 29.
Roll percentage.
Okay. That's these two. My witness. Dang. That's a 16%.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So almost instantly, you will hear like a ruffling behind you, and you will hear a voice who calls upon you.
And then Nicarvin is gonna turn and she's gonna
I'm gonna look at it. Is it Caiaphas?
Yep, it is.
I'm gonna say, Caiaphas, it is I, Vandra, your
Vandra. Twice in the span of less than a day, I have been visited by Wahuru.
Really?
Yes.
You've seen them. Are they faring well?
They
They're
the
not
one
dead.
newest
The Bloodstar.
yes, fascinating.
Yeah.
He actually petitioned Fiali to join as a follower of sorts.
What language
Wow,
are you guys speaking?
That's
right
awesome.
That's
We're
serious.
speaking of Worm.
now? Oh, worm. Oh, okay. So then while
That
this is
dragon
going on,
speak.
okay.
That dragon speak.
While this is going on, Nicarvin is gonna like say to herself, "The shadows speak to me of blood, so I shall deliver yours." And then she's gonna like, reveal her shield, and then she's gonna like take a defensive stance, kind of behind it, with her like dwarven cleaver like up on her shoulder, ready to strike with.
Are we gonna see that?
He's going to growl at you.
Oh, okay. Can I
Um,
roll impulse to do something?
Yeah, because that's what he was about.
Yeah. So I'm about to roll.
Roll
impulse.
impulse to see if you beat his impulse.
Oh, fantastic. That is a 31.
You will beat his impulse.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I rolled suck.
So with that, Vandra will come in and say, "Whoa." To Nicarvin, he's gonna say, "Put your weapons away. There's no need for that. He's a friend." And to Caiaphas, I'm going to say, she is only like 5-10 day old. She's not experienced in the world.
She should not be here.
It is very true. That's actually why I called upon you. Glad.
Then Nicarvin is she's gonna like re-put her like dwarven cleaver back, but she's like kind of standing behind her shield a little bit.
Caiaphas is going to purposely turn his back to her.
The disrespect.
He knows who she is,
Yeah.
but the Caliph thing,
Yeah.
he's still raw about all that.
Yeah,
And so,
I understand.
yes. How can I provide you aid?
Well, there were two things. One, it is great to see you again, friend. The first thing is we are trying to get to the Shadow Sea, and I fear I cannot do this, or we cannot do this on our own. We have been petitioned by someone, Davian. They gave us the information about the Fowender and that we needed to seek them. So I'm updating him.
Yeah.
Yes, and so along the way we have been gaining some more information. The most recent of which has come from Setting Squirrel and Kresh about how to reach the Shadow Sea. So I'm
you weave quite a tale. Some of the names that I know, others I have not heard.
Yeah. Yes. And so in doing so, I cannot see how to, but it seems as though she is able to feel and now sort of see how to get to certain filaments.
He's rolling mental fortitude, and so he can look over at her, but just briefly.
Yes.
Huh.
That's tough. Nobody likes you.
I know.
I was wondering if you could help us and sort of finding a way to get through this void.
I do not have the ability to planeswalk, nor do I see whatever it is that she alleges to see. I do know that this expanse is tied in some way to the Shadow Sea. While I cannot tell you how to reach the expanse, I can tell you that your answer will come in the morning.
Okay.
But you will have to know it when you see it.
Okay. Then I will be on the lookout for that. That was I greatly appreciate that. I also wanted to ask you another thing. One, about how you fare in the spirit realm, and secondly, I was wondering, I would like to fight again with you, not with you.
You will see
versus,
he got a
but-
spark in his eye.
Yeah.
We can do this.
But fight as
Mm.
comrades in battle. Your departure, even though we have still been able to communicate, was rough. And so I took my very prized and special sword and tried to have you at my side, but it is not the same as how it is to converse with you.
Interesting. Life here is in some ways the same as on Mythandria, but in many ways it is different. I have learned a lot of the actual lore of the realm, and much of what I thought I knew was wrong. Danger abounds everywhere, but in here, there are a lot of conflicts that even I dread to consider. I have grown in power.
Yes, I see.
Because my lady Piali is once again on the move. And so we hope to reinstall her to her rightful place of honor. I do miss my fleshly family, but there is so much more than the life that you know. I believe there would come a time where we can once again take up arms against a common foe, particularly if you are able to meet and survive your encounter with the foe ender. I believe that Piali has mentioned the name in passing once. I gather they have some history, but I am not sure exactly what it is.
Yes, yes. That was great information. Out of game, that's what I'm saying. In game, yes. Okay. That is good to know. Yes, I see that you have grown quite strong and more knowledgeable. I have been striving to do similarly, with many failures, but also some success. I was hoping that maybe we could regularly converse if permitted. I know you are very busy, and if you out of game, he does know that Wahuru is going to do what we
remember he was
commissioned
the
to do.
one who.
I just wanted to.
initiated it.
I wanted to.
Well,
I know that we. What?
Technically, we didn't have to do it. Only he did, right?
Well, he knows that his father would continue doing it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
No,
Yeah, he knows.
that
Yeah.
He knows Monaco.
He
Uh,
thinks.
There's that. So Vandra's gonna. Oh, but when he had died, he didn't know the relationship between. So he hasn't. Okay. So yes, we do plan to fulfill and complete what you had set out to do initially. But there is also good news in that Maritopa and I have grown in friendship and camaraderie.
and my father?
I know, unlikely.
Yes. I had
Yes.
feared that one of you would be joining me soon.
Yes, yeah. Well, yes, but no, it appears that we are, when it comes down to the core of our being, we are quite similar. And we just choose to execute our our plans
In
vastly
drastically
differently.
different ways, yes.
So as a we're just talking. Are you just standing there behind your shield the whole time?
Eventually at this point, seeing that you guys have gotten really, I was actually gonna bring this up. Now that you guys have like gotten kind of like, you know, a little more casual with each other, Nicarwin would, I don't know, I guess begin to set up camp, assuming that Kaifis would be staying the night with us. So she would be gathering wood and setting up,
Kaifis,
you know, like some kind of place to stay.
do you have anywhere you need to be until morn?
I could stay a while.
Fate.
Both of you actually look as if you have been traveling for a while. As a boon and as a remembrance, I will stay and guard you this night.
Nice.
Allow you to rest, and in the morning you can continue your journey.
I greatly appreciate it. I want to take out a little vial of sauce, not the same sauce for Crash. I'm marketing, okay? This is brand new. I'm gonna take a little vial, and
Nothing
then
is
I'm
secret.
going to take another label and put big and littles. I'm not quite sure how sustenance works, but I do know, and I'm gonna bloodlet into the sauce some blood,
And he will lick his lips.
and then I'm gonna close it and give this and say, one day, the newest member of Wahuru, well, I guess, the Bloodstar and I plan to open up a place called Big and Littles, and would love for
He will take it and just consume it.
Yeah.
My blood's better.
Interesting. As he does, you will see that his form gets a little sort of like more saturated.
Okay.
You know, the black gets blacker,
Gotcha.
the reds get redder, things like that.
Yes.
As the blood is infusing him.
Yeah.
And he will reach into the air and say, I remember as if through a dream the ceremony of my passing. And this you gave to me. I now return it and have blessed it so that you can use it to call upon me.
Oh wow!
I'm trying to give you the scale that you.
He gave you your skill.
That's so
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Nicarwin, oblivious to what's happening.
Yeah, right.
Continue to
Just
set
scanning.
up
There's like deep lore stuff happening. She's like, and the tank goes. And Vandra will obviously take it. And he will bow and say, thank you. I appreciate it. And he's going to keep it in the sack of secrets.
Gotcha.
Nah.
Y'all not taking this.
Now put that on your belt.
No,
Put it in your pocket, even better.
As difficult as this is for me, I do sense potential in that one. Deal kindly with her, for your path may intertwine with hers for a time more.
I will try my best to deal kindly. It is very difficult for me to. That's what he says.
And he will raise his arms, and will do like this, and he's actually casting the spell Safe Hold. So he is creating a safe environment for you guys to.
That's so
sleep in.
awesome. Yes. Okay. And then I will go to Nicarwin and say, our friend Kaifis has been kind enough to look after us as we rest. I suggest we take this time to rest.
That's great. I'm about to be finished up with the camp here.
Sure. I mean, that's not really necessary, but if that makes you comfortable, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down.
And then Nicarwan is really confused.
Oh, okay. Why?
Well, I've set up camp right here. Have you found an abandoned building or something to hold up in? Or
No, we're good here.
laid down.
We are good here. Our friend Caiaphas has agreed to watch us. Out of game, I don't know the spells they hold. I just know he's done something.
neither does
And so,
Nicarwan,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying he's agreed to watch us. He's done something to make sure that we are okay, and I trust him.
So if he's on watch, shouldn't we finish camp?
Like I said, you can. I'm going to rest and try to get as much rest as I can
Alright.
while he's watching us.
Alright. Then I guess Nicarwan will just set up a little private spot out of Vandra's eye, but still like obviously there, and then she'll rest.
Oh,
as well.
trust. Well, I'm just gonna turn his back.
So,
Yeah.
so with the spell safe hold, it actually creates a little splinter point.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because he created it for you guys, you would be able to see, sort of as if you were looking through a window of an area, and inside of it looks like a mansion. It's a nicely appointed estate, and there actually appears to be even some servants sort of standing there waiting. And he will just.
Oh, Nicarwan, Caiaphas
Yes?
has prepared this place for us. And he will gesture to the mansion and the servants and stuff.
And then Nicarwan is gonna like pull up the kind of tarp and then look at it, and then
I think that's a way better place to sleep.
agreed.
No, all right.
And then she's gonna crawl out and just pick up all the things she set up.
And an effort for Vandra, because even though he's still awkward with words, and an effort for him to sort of work on being more respectful, he's going to bow to all the people that are in there, just regardless of status.
All right. I mean, and they're magically
Yeah.
created, so
But he's
they,
still just
yeah.
gonna.
Nicarwan
and
won't
then
really
go
pay them any mind. They're not undead, so she's not used to servantry like that.
All right, and cutting back to Wahuru.
Hey, that's us.
The night,
Well,
unless you guys are doing anything else.
Wahuru.
the
No,
night
we're
goes
sleeping.
by without event.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And over the next few days of travel.
Wait. I wanna tell you something.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk to you after haunting and everything.
Okay.
I also just quick say Mally 330 said that the followers of the new religion will go on to completely misunderstand the teaching of the first generation.
Oh wow, that's so
That's
true.
hilarious.
I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to talk to you.
Angel
I'm
friend is our supreme god.
So I'm gonna come up to you. I'm gonna say, so I would like Pia Ali to be my spirit patron, and I talked to her recently. Well, I talked to Caiaphas. Then she kind of showed up. Kind of is a whole thing.
All right.
But and so basically, I took up the contract that Caiaphas left off with, to complete the temple. Like,
Oh yes,
Thank
that
you.
is something that we are still definitely going to do.
so I was thinking, we kill Zebulon,
That is a must.
then we do the temple,
That would be preferable.
then since we don't have anything urgent unless something comes up, I think we should take a period of rest at Qubayba, where we build the roots there, being the 3/5, the trainees that I'm sure we have plenty of now, just stuff like that. Get some money, get some equipment, and then head out in maybe a year's time.
Well, I agree. Definitely we need to take care of the quest for ERLE. But let us not forget that we were commissioned by the Dragonauts to liberate Zoa. So that is
Not
something
again.
that
Was I
we.
there for that?
Oh, you probably were not.
Zilla can deal with their own
That-
stuff.
that is something that we would do, but you are right. We do have these new recruits. They need to be trained up. So I would imagine we would spend some time in Qubayba getting them trained before we strike out for Zilla. I don't even know what Zilla is at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right then.
All right.
That's all. Good night.
Good night.
Then I'm gonna go to Stitch. Hey. So I was thinking, you're like a religious guy, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I was thinking we're gonna make a city. Why not start a church at our city?
I like that idea.
So
I like that idea. Kind of
Yeah.
a temple or something. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah,
That's
temples
just a
are-
thing.
Yeah,
the grove.
The grove. Yeah, study more. Yeah. Yes. I like that. Good, good thinking.
Bad thinking.
Actually,
Bad
Don't worry,
idea.
man. I got you on the market. Big and little, man. I haven't
Big
got.
and Little is just on the side of the whole thing.
Yo,
Just sponsored.
Don't mind that.
Big and
Yeah.
Who is that?
Wait, Big and Little's LLC.
No, we're gonna start a new religion, Big and Little, a competing church.
It's gotta have like the R, the circle.
So what are you doing with Stitch?
Oh,
Oh, we just talked.
Okay, what'd you guys say? Sorry.
So I told him to start a church at our city
Oh,
for
okay.
Deborah.
All right.
And I think it's kind of funny. Belac legitimately calls his god Deborah. Like I don't like he
You might
legitimately.
not get too happy doing that. Because Deborah might not like it.
No, he thinks that it's Deborah.
All right,
He
so
doesn't
I
remember
want
that it's Daniel.
I want each of us, the 4 members of Wahuru, to roll a survival for the
Come
next
on, you
4
got
days.
this. You got
next
this.
4 days. All right.
So start with you. Tell me what the roll is.
That's a little cocked. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Wait. Are we rolling 4 survivals?
Oh no, just 1 each.
Yeah, that's.
No, we ain't picking and choosing.
Mind your own business, man. 27.
Okay, all right. So first day, nothing much. Okay. Roll
Survival?
Yeah.
Oh, my sheet's not even out.
We're able to stay. Well, there you go. Okay, so second day we get horribly lost.
What?
Okay,
No.
go on, hurry up.
No, guys.
33.
Okay.
Is it nighttime? Half of it is nighttime.
Well, no, I mean this
No,
is for the
That's
whole.
true. Half of it
Half
is
of it is
nighttime.
nighttime. So I'll just add 1 point to it.
You
Would
guys
you
don't have to
really-
worry about it because you don't.
34.
Your role wasn't necessarily whether or not you get lost. Your role was whether or not we're going to encounter anything, and you don't. Your role.
24.
Okay. On the third day,
Big bad.
what's the sort of marching order?
Out with the rear.
Yeah. You two in the rear and they're in the front.
We were.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
There's two
yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we have to
He was
do
like,
to
I
get
remember
lost?
that.
So on the third day, both of you in the rear roll insight.
He said rear. That's the you two.
It's you two.
Oh, we're.
We're
I
in
thought it
front.
was one of us.
No, halflings
Oh,
are in the
no.
front.
I thought it was
No,
one half
It
of
was
the
he was in the front, I was in the rear.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, y'all
both front.
changed?
Yeah,
No.
no, both was in front.
No, because he was in the front and I was in the rear.
Nah,
No,
buddy.
no,
It
no,
was
no,
two
wasn't it?
halflings
Right.
and then y'all two. I
Yeah,
Yes,
remember
middle.
that.
roll insight.
Not bad. Third, no. Inside.
They'll change the roll
36.
now.
No, I had to do the math.
Okay. So nothing happens.
Whack.
The front two roll insight.
Oh, they won't get it. They're outside.
Yeah, their insight is
amazing.
132.
No.
Am I telling you the roll?
Yeah, I mean,
1244.
There you go.
okay. You will see up ahead there is movement in the tree line. And as you notice that, you will notice that it looks like from your vantage point, it looks like we're sort of surrounded.
Okay. So
You should probably tell somebody. about
hold
that.
on. Yeah, obviously.
You and
am.
I are
You
blissfully
try to look at them.
unaware.
You should have seen it.
Not that
the
hard to just tell
warriors
people.
sneaking up on our flank.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Such a good
whisper
day
in
out
your-
here.
I'm rolling stealth to whisper.
Okay, can I look
Okay.
again?
Huh?
Can I look again? Now that I
Well, no,
know.
I mean, he has to whisper.
He
Go ahead
did.
and roll your stealth. Hold on. This guy, they have to roll inside to see if they hear.
If you wrote trash, I'm gonna
Okay, roll.
flame.
Am I telling you the roll?
Yeah,
Roll the
Like
you're
the
telling me the roll
total.
and the total.
7,
Okay,
47.
okay. All right.
747.
So what are you telling?
We're surrounded by the tree line. We're surrounded with people in the tree line.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna teleport back to you two and whisper.
roll again.
You die.
Come on, get a 12. Get a 12. Get a 12. Get a 12.
Man, I don't need no 12.
You got a 12.
Maybe I do.
Uh-oh.
44.
44. 4.
Okay. All right. What are you saying?
We're surrounded by people on the tree line. Then I'm gonna teleport back.
Can I
Okay.
look again?
By the time you've teleported back, you will see that the people that were surrounding you guys from the front have rushed in because they overheard you whispering.
Fools. You have activated my trap cards.
And
Ready weapon.
then the
Ready
ones
weapon.
behind us
I
have,
have ready weapon too.
Came at it.
yeah.
How many?
There's a
Roll the sight.
132 hit.
See how many come at it.
874.
Oh, cool. I got a 39.
Okay. So you're just trying to get a quick
Ooh.
sense of the number, or what are you trying to do?
I got a 41 for the same
The
thing.
number, like the order, how they come at us. No.
Okay. We in the back
Okay.
will see 16
That's
warriors
not that
Y'all
coming.
got it. Y'all
It
got
better
it.
be scrubs, I swear.
Most of them appear to be dwarves, but a few are Drek and like one or two gnomes. You will notice that there's one that looks to be rather scarlet amongst their ranks.
Oh no.
And you, what'd you roll?
41 to just see like where the biggest group is and who of them seems the most
Wait.
intimidating.
You die.
Okay. You will see 5 warriors coming in front of you, but
Oh, that's not
you
bad.
will notice that you want to see the biggest group. The biggest group is still in the tree line,
Dang.
and you would estimate that it's over 20.
I bet.
Uh-oh. Wait, wait,
Again,
wait.
you will see.
I'm gonna start.
You're going to see
I'm gonna
a little
kill
bit
everybody.
different.
I feel like Wahuru Minor is about to become the only part of Wahuru left.
You are going to see a male Elon
I don't even think you're walking.
and a male Nator.
Hey, you weren't even on it with me.
The male Nator, the male Elon, he wields a massive 2-handed axe in one hand and a great shield in the other.
Oh!
He-
That's
Power
bad.
wielding, bro.
The
Big
male
bats.
Nator has a flaming khopesh,
Mm,
and you will
I'm
notice
so
that
ready for this.
Where he usually has bone plate on his chest, it's been ripped off, and he's now using it.
Oh,
as a
that's it.
That's
Yes, because we
Hold on,
haven't
if-
had some.
Yeah.
if they're all
Oh,
charging
God.
me, if they're all charging me, then I'd get fortune strikes, right?
They're not charging you; they're just standing in
Oh.
your path.
I bet.
Oh, they're
Okay.
charging us.
No,
Um,
they rushed up
Okay.
because they didn't want you guys to disperse.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
they weren't.
That is
Yeah,
so
okay.
sick.
so I wanna.
Okay.
Where the heck is this spell?
I'm going to say
No, I'm looking for rabbit hounds.
Spell you lady.
so. Y'all might judge me, but I want to try and talk them down first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not judging you.
Okay. I don't want to
You're
jump
surrounded.
into it. I just.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't want to. I don't want
Let's talk
to.
about this.
Like, I'll give them the smoke if I need to.
Right,
but
right. Let's do
There
I
we
might
go.
not need to.
Yeah.
So before I grab any weapons or anything, can I stealthily cut my hand?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Roll
Oh,
and
with
see.
the bloodletting. I covered
see it.
peace.
She's like, come in peace.
Okay. Roll wasn't bad. It was
Kind of
3.
hard. That's
Okay.
a cool idea.
37.
Okay.
Wait.
So you go ahead and cut your hand. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, I was rolling stealth.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Oh,
what I'm saying. So then
sorry.
you're gonna cut your hand.
Okay.
No, so retell him your
Yeah,
stealth
no,
roll.
my stealth roll was wrong. It was rolled a 3, but it was Does this count as pickpocketing?
52.
No, this is not pickpocketing.
52.
52.
Okay, all right.
Not great. 4.
I have a
38.
1.
Okay, so what are you trying to do? I mean, I know you're cut, but I'm
So I want to, like, as my hands are down, as they're about to come up, I want to, like, I'm just gonna do what I did when I fought Tresla and just dig my, like, nails in
okay.
so that I could just pierce.
But no, but what do you? I mean, what is your intent in doing that?
Oh, just so that if they, like, attack me, I don't have to, like, reach down.
Oh,
and get my
okay. So
weapon.
you're readying your
So,
weapon.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
do something with it.
I just do it to both hands and just we do not mean any harm. We are just looking to pass through.
Is that
I'm gonna say that in wood.
I just want to fight.
is that and then the Nator
I
will
thought
the Nator will grab the hand of the Elon
it's yours.
and say, "My love, this is that the one?"
Oh,
Wow,
man, I was
your
about to
brand
cast
has
so
grown.
many spells.
Who is this? Who are they?
Hold on, I
It's
think I
the
might have
people
it.
that
Let me-
freaking
Roll inside,
Body
guys, to see
people.
if you. I mean,
Okay,
I was gonna
Uh,
make a guess.
actually,
too,
not. I'm
and
sorry,
I
not
didn't.
inside.
we roll knowledge.
knowledge.
Them,
Can we-
these two,
oh,
not us.
oh.
We're in the back.
Who? Us?
Yeah, you two.
You weren't. He
Can it
wasn't
not be
there.
insight?
He wasn't there.
He was.
No, he was not.
Context.
Mm,
Oh no, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
No. But not at that initial encounter. But
We
he
hadn't
was.
met her again.
No. Who?
Is it who I'm thinking of?
I don't know. Roll
You haven't said who
knowledge,
you're
and we'll see
thinking
if
of.
you're thinking of.
Ah,
Roll knowledge.
My knowledge is
20.
27.
Okay. You will recall their names.
Can I roll insight?
Hold on,
Instead of
no.
knowledge?
Hold on,
Before,
say the
before
name.
you say the name, I'm
You're gonna
texting you.
see.
No, say the names because I think I know who it is.
Say them, but also Uriah texted me the names.
No.
I'm like 98% sure I know who it is, but I can't
Oh.
know I don't know the name stuff.
All right.
Like they're not both that, but one of them was because when you said in the back.
Sorry,
Oh.
but you're wrong.
No.
Okay.
No,
No.
you're wrong.
Ah.
No. This is different.
Yeah.
All right. So you roll 27. You will recall that the male Elon is Himdale. And the
I guess you
Yeah, I
know.
remember.
and the male Nator is Isildur.
Yeah.
And
With the
the question will be later, where do we first meet them?
Yeah.
But that's not for now.
oh okay.
The Isildur is
I don't remember.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, really?
I don't
What?
Y'all don't?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I just looked at him. He was like,
I don't have
so I was like,
Yeah.
hmm.
I don't.
so
Go ahead
Hey,
and
pays
send
to
me a
pay
text
attention.
message. Yeah,
I'm good.
just-
It pays to pay attention.
so they're gonna
I might be wrong.
they're gonna like relax
sure.
themselves. Wow, we haven't seen what's that name again? And Isildur will say Wahuru. Yes, they were Wahuru.
us.
Of course they do.
And
Why wouldn't they
and
remember us?
what's that?
S.
Isildur.
Yeah.
Isalder.
Okay.
And the other one is Himdale. HEM
HEM. Okay.
DALE.
DAL. Okay.
Yeah. You really don't know?
Yes, your brand has grown so
So,
much.
do I know who they are now?
Well, I mean, if he
Yeah.
says it, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say the names.
okay,
So,
all right.
just to make sure I have the name right, Isildur is the person with the water brand, right?
Mm.
You just
Yeah.
drop
That's
it.
what I'm talking
I
about.
don't care.
Go ahead,
I
Bloodstar. That's what I was
Hey.
saying.
Because I just need to know if I was right.
Yeah.
I was not fully sure.
Yes, Isildur's water type.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, it's grown to.
Ah.
Wow.
So So they're gonna, call off their people, and the guards are gonna sort of relax. The ones that were surrounding us are now gonna sort of relax a little bit. They're gonna put their weapons down, but they're gonna keep like their shields ready. And Isildur and Himdall will just sort of explain what they're doing out here. We're actually sent out here escorting Darrican. He is one of the I don't know, you guys might know him. He's from Qubayba. It seems like Qubayba and
How do you spell that name?
Yeah.
oh,
Qubayba?
From the sky. We
D-
asked.
Darakin.
DARAKIN.
Yes.
Yeah, Gordon down there.
Wait, one more time.
DARAKIN.
Sick. From Qubayba.
AKIN?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He is with a contingent of emissaries from Qubayba and also from Cognagoth. From the Cog. And so we were sent out to meet them and provide security because the Delos Dominion has been trying to flex their might in this region.
That's true.
You guys
Nothing but
you guys
facts,
tell them
G.
sort of like, are you guys filling them in what's happened?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because they're
I'm just gonna
curious.
start talking to them.
Okay, just let me know. I mean, are you purposely trying to withhold things from them, or are you sort of just giving them?
Just giving
Observe
them a
what happened.
basic rundown. Nothing too
Okay.
important.
I'm not gonna get into like
Do you-
specific
Like a demon
details,
horse.
Like
I'm not talk about that.
Well,
Hey, we're
Well,
good.
do you guys mention the horn and the?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. Roll. Who's gonna tell them
Me.
about the? Okay, roll persuasion.
Oh, I don't get to roll that a lot.
glad it wasn't me.
Happy it was me.
Trash.
Whoo,
pretty
that's a
okay.
9.
That's a six.
Nope, that's a 9.
That's a six.
Nope, that's a 9.
Should have rolled
That's a
that.
six.
Nope, that is a 9.
Okay. Hold this ratio.
Nope. Look at that. Pull that ratio. 9.
All right, let me take a look at it then.
It's a yeah.
Nope.
That's a six.
It's a
That's
9.
that's a
Nope.
All right, go.
I'm sorry.
Go. So what'd you roll?
Let me do math
Oh,
real quick.
mine, I have an 11.
Got one.
34.
Okay. All right. And Hemdale and Isildur will, I mean, they're like wrapped, with attention at your story. And when you guys start talking about that, you will see a third figure, a dwarf, lighter skin, but maybe dark from being out in the sun a lot. Bald head, no beard. Looks relatively young for a dwarf, but is well dressed, and has a plethora of weapons.
Yeah.
And he will come up and ask you, like, so Rastilian, it is good to see you guys again. But
Yeah,
Can
let
you
me
tell
roll
me-
knowledge. Let me
can you
roll
tell?
knowledge.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and roll?
I would have rolled, but
I was
don't have it.
thinking, but I just could
I
not.
cannot.
I got a 21. Oh, an 11.
You. Yes, you do. Okay, you do know.
Yeah.
You were there during the war, the battle,
Mhm.
big battle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then you'll recall that Darrican is the son of
Midris.
Midris.
I knew it. I should have texted you for some EP.
This is
Oh,
No, this
no,
is the
this
son of
Darrican
Midris.
is- yeah.
Yeah, the
And
dude
he
that would then we like bring him up as
Dance
to
of
train him for a
Death,
little
dude.
bit.
No, he trained
he-
at our
he
He
place.
trained at our place.
He
Yes,
trained
we did.
himself at
We
our
didn't
place.
train.
Yes,
That's how
we
really
did.
did.
Yes, we
Um,
trained him. All right.
But so he's going to ask you like all the details about how that enemy fought. What did it do?
we're good.
Just don't talk
Things
about
like
it.
that. And just he's all about military time.
Yeah.
Um, and Himdall and Isildur are interested more because it's filling in some of the answers as far as what's been going on.
Yeah.
Wait, did you tell them about the was it the ogre or no orc that you guys had seen?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I don't,
Sure.
yeah, from the Dayless Dominion.
Yeah.
Y'all dropped the ball on that.
And
No, you did. You should have been here.
with that,
Too bad. Saving our
Isildur
dragon man.
will he'll get up and he'll embrace Himdall and give him a kiss, and he will say, I am off to patrol and make sure that there are no enemies on our path. I mean, he will take half of the contingent from Hilltop, and that's around 24 soldiers.
So I'm gonna roll
That's
insight
sick.
and look at the other group that hadn't left yet and see if they're like here, like if they're still there.
You don't have to roll insight. I mean, yeah, there's Derrican had his own contingent,
Okay.
you know, and so there are about 30 of them, and around 50 of the warriors from Hilltop that have come out to bring them safely to Hilltop.
I was gonna ask more about, they mentioned the Dallas Dominion. I want to ask more about that. You know, then you say something like they started to breach again or whatever. So I want to
Yeah, the Delos Dominion, they're, you know, some upstart warlord, as they often do,
Are you there?
is trying to, we all,
You guys went
yeah,
to
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, this would be such a
The,
bad group of people.
they, I believe it's a Bron and I think a Maston Knoll have gotten together, and they call themselves Lord and Lady of the Land.
Lord and Lady of the Land.
Yeah.
That's so boring.
And so they're trying to grab power as warlords do. And so, but they have gathered quite a large horde of mongrel races, and they've just been causing mischief around. So we've been busy killing them.
Okay.
Mark 'em.
That's like really morbid. If we just take a step and think, like, this is like they're just killing people.
Yeah, that's
so
what happens
wild.
in Mythandria.
Kill me all the
Yeah.
time.
I've killed so many
Yes.
people.
Yeah, you have.
A wild dog took off half of my face, bro.
This is
I
true.
just wanna,
Yeah,
you
he
know,
deserves a few
This is
kills.
Mythandria.
Yeah.
Somebody cut off my fingers too.
Oh, speaking.
My brother
I
was
Out
think
of
brutally
game
Carver
murdered.
has killed more people than days she's been
So
alive.
Monster Hunter, like you're going specifically into like once you get to the third tier thing, you're going specifically down a thing. Is it possible? Because I already know where I'm going to get Monster Hunter again on that and try to get
A different classification of monster.
because like for instance, Vandra hates canine creatures.
Mm.
So like I know I'm going somewhere else, but
Yeah,
also I would purchase it
Yeah.
again just to
Yeah.
have that on like Knowles
Oh.
and like
That would be a little bit different than monster creature.
Okay.
Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is not necessarily because of you dislike. It's what you would consider a monster. You wouldn't consider those monsters. You just don't
they
like
took off half my face.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you've never seen
monstrosity.
a dog and said that's a monster.
Yes, it is.
It is now. Like, it's
Yeah.
historic forever.
You see his face?
Um,
I mean, you see the lack of his face?
Yeah.
It's so wild.
Well,
it's fake.
it's back.
It's
now.
better
Oh,
now.
it's
That's
fake
why
face.
he has two
It's
colored
fake.
eyes.
Yeah, he got over the half of his face being.
so are there any questions that you guys have of Derrican or you know any I mean, you guys are
Yeah, we gotta have some questions. We gotta have some.
I have questions.
So Isildur, how's it going? How's your brand?
my brand is much the same. It definitely does not grow as quickly as yours.
I will. I'm easing into it.
I will obviously update, you know, Werelac about everything, and he's going to ask you like all kind of questions, you know, trying to find out. I mean, did you tell him about like the issues of like fixing the blood and things like that? Did you? Because he's going to ask you like, oh, I mean, giving the blood to the
Oh, yeah.
to the shaman and things
Yeah,
like
I'd give
that?
her. I'd tell her like everything. So I'd be like, so recently, I talked to some like powerful blood lady. I found out that I am a blood elemental.
Okay, so everything that you tell him, he's going to sort of mark down, because you remember when you left, Weirlac was very curious, and so he's just gathering all that information. Did you have something from Derek?
Yeah.
I mean, Derekin?
I was gonna ask him about Qubayba.
Qubayba?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's smart,
well,
dude. Nobody
yeah.
knows the state of
Yeah.
Qubayba, bro.
interestingly
Qubayba's
enough,
big fan, it's fine.
the war is still going, but
Crazy.
it appears that that the Kushite Empire must be distracted or something.
Because they're garbage.
Because their forces haven't been as
trash.
organized, and that allowed us to push them back and
You know
gain
when
some
that
much needed ground.
Because of us.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's all-
I fear for when they do turn their eye once again
No.
towards us,
No,
but
we'll
we
be
are
there that
taking
time,
steps
so.
to shore up the defenses.
the main characters. we can't.
Speaking of, you'll be happy to know, as a founding member of Wahuru, that Lomo
Yes.
and Leaniani, they've done some quite interesting things with the shop. I know that you guys have sent them money, they've spent it wisely.
Yes.
It's my baby. My
Yeah.
home.
They have actually started a school of sorts.
That's kind of fire. That's hard.
We
They
did
need
that.
to raise.
We
They
did
need to
that.
raise.
They need
I
a raise.
can't-
They do.
We should talk about giving.
We
them
should
a
go
raise.
It is their story to tell.
Okay.
So I won't
Huh.
ruin their
Oh,
surprise.
baby, how we need a
about that?
franchise. We need to
But-
start making money moves.
Yes, I think when you get
Prefix.
back, you will feel that your faith in them was rewarded.
Nice.
And I still train there. That Momo guy,
Uh-huh.
he's kind of strong.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right. Vandra been hitting the gym. He's okay.
My father has stopped by and has
Is he still
actually
bald?
started taking.
Oh yeah, you don't like
and Derekin is going to rub his hands. Yes, he wears it with pride.
And don't you forget it, them
And,
dual wielding dwarven cleavers.
yeah.
It's cool and all, but
And
homie bald.
my father has actually taken the steps to start to initiate Lomo into the Vokran Amash.
No.
His training is coming apace.
Whoa,
Yo,
wait.
we're making big moves. Okay.
Isn't that just a
That's the
dwarven
death
though?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was a
How you
dwarven
spell
only.
that?
It is not a dwarven only thing. It is
It's
it's an invitation only thing.
Ah, I see.
Tell me how I
What,
did
spell
that though.
And
Vokran?
Yeah.
Tell me
It's
how I.
VOQRIN.
My millennial existence.
Wait a
Amash is
second.
O-M.
I got a question.
O-M what?
ASH.
Is the Vokran Amash tied to the Foelander?
That's something you'll have to find in game.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm gonna raise my hand.
I just thought of
Is
that.
the Vulcan Amash tied to the
Roll persuasion.
Nice. That's
you know,
how clever.
Look, it just came to me. The thought.
yeah, we're
man.
such close friends. I can read his mind from different planes. It's so wild.
The
So crazy.
wild.
No, it's because he's in the spirit realm, so it kind of like just projects to you.
No, you definitely rolled a one.
He
I
rolled
saw
it
that.
anyways. You got it anyways.
He rolled a one after another one. You should take stupid
What was
damage.
the total?
What, persuasion?
Yeah.
26.
You should take Lore's damage.
You
for
know, where did you hear about the Foelander?
So my friend,
They got finished.
You got permission.
alright. My homie said I got permission. So my friend
that. I'm not there to
Vandra,
permit you.
He felt it.
he's
in spirit.
right now he's trying to
Spirit.
find the Foelander so that he can figure out his demons, for lack of a better word, and that he can solve his problems. And our newest member to the
Oh,
party,
hold on. Someone is trying to find the Foelander?
yeah,
Who?
Vandra.
What language are you guys talking about?
Did you say Wandra?
Dwarven.
Vandra. Trying to find the Tholinder?
Yeah, he was been tasked.
Who is Thompson with this?
Let me roll knowledge.
Nice.
Smart. Yeah.
It's ironic too because
18.
You don't know.
Wow.
that's very ironic.
See, if I
Let me
were in this
roll.
conversation,
Wow.
I could have known.
But go on, I memean, just answer.
Look into the spirit realm.
No,
I
no,
got
no,
you,
I'm
bro.
trying to use it. Let me roll.
His intelligence is like a 50.
Persuasion, so that I don't look like an idiot when I tell him I don't know. Whatever you need to do.
I promise you I'm not dumb.
That's
Oh, awful.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's still 30.
31.
Okay, I mean,
31.
from Derekin's reaction, he looks like he expected you not to know.
Good.
He didn't expect you to know the name Folinder.
Mhm.
Where is he? How can we help him?
I wish I was in this conversation.
Yeah, help me, please.
He's gonna sort of look around, and he's gonna wave you over and roll stealth to try to keep this sort of to himself.
I know
Anybody
that
can
I know
feel
that I
free
can't
to-
understand this.
Yep.
Roll insight.
I can't understand what they're saying, but I still want to hear that they're saying words.
36.
What'd you roll?
A 7.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
43. I
Okay.
probably didn't.
So
45.
So you and Manitoba's gonna roll.
Oh, me?
Manitoba shouldn't roll. It's too much. So you will hear words.
Oh, and I don't understand any of
You don't hear
this.
anything.
Sir.
So what he's saying
Yeah.
to you is that
Get that stealth up.
the Bokan Amash was established centuries ago, and
Hold on. Let me get my notes out. All
I
right.
would understand Volker and Amash though.
Can you
Because I've heard
spell
that term before, right?
you
Like I heard it name drop.
you would have heard it. It's
Oh.
VOQRIN.
VOQ.
Mm-hmm. Volkrin.
VOQ. What?
OMASH.
No, Vulcan. How do you finish that? Vulcan.
Amash.
Amash.
No, how do you finish Vulcan?
Oh,
yeah.
you did. VOQRIN.
Volkrin.
All right. Was that?
I'm so glad I was like listening to this. I was like, hold on. That's too close to be a coincidence.
It was established centuries ago, probably about 700 years ago now, by a dwarf of some renown, and this was actually the last known person on Mythandria to see the Folinder. As you may or may not know, the Folinder was a wondrous warrior that went across the plains defeating monsters, big and small. And on occasion, he happened to provide services to the dwarves who honored him by creating a martial order patterned after his fighting style.
Cool.
And so, yes, we are carrying along that line, but none of us have seen the Folinder, and for someone to find him would be wondrous.
So I rolled a 50 for my stealth.
So wait, let me get
Okay.
this straight.
There are gonna be people who do that for me.
That means, right? Because like
Fine,
Lomo
fine,
is
fine,
getting
fine,
like
fine.
stuff handed down from like a bunch of other people, right? And I'm going to like
The source, yeah, you think.
So technically, I was like here, and Lomo's like over here somewhere.
Yeah, but guess who's in the order? Lomo. Guess
But who's
not?
about to be in the Shadow Sea though?
Yeah,
But
you
just
could die
saying,
first. You could die before
You
that.
could die.
It's okay.
Unless there's anything else sort of urgent that you guys are interested in. Since you guys have told him sort of what's going on, you told him about Zebulon and all that stuff. Erican is not familiar with Zebulon, but Himdall is, and Isildur has already left. Himdall will say, and he will 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give all of us 4,000 EP.
Okay, he is going to talk to you, Rastilian, and say,
I guess I'm just a plug, you know?
I'm happy with me. So I don't know.
Defender.
Yes.
I don't even know.
I would encourage you not to bring these lesser trained ones with you as you confront Zebulon.
Agreed. We're dropping them off at Qubayba.
Well, I mean, since Derrican is here and we're already taking him to Hilltop, and then from there he will be magically transported back to Qubayba. Would it be acceptable for us to transport them there so that you don't have to go all the way to Qubayba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clutch.
That is.
That way.
Wait, we should probably whatever.
Nope,
What
nope. I'm
language?
making an executive
Language?
decision.
That's language.
Yeah.
Language.
Yes.
Well,
Language.
you've
Dwarven.
been hearing him talk Dwarven so far. Well,
Yeah.
then in the morning we will prepare to
Maybe she's
leave. I pray that I see you again. Zebulon is not one to be trifled with. I wish there were some aid that I could provide, but we are not willing to go to war with Starsong at this time.
No, it's all good, bro. I'm the defender. I'll figure it out.
Very well. I like your confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, cutting back. The night was obviously
there we go.
the night was obviously uneventful.
Woo.
Because you were protected.
Caiaphas
Right.
jumped you.
Can I try to wake before when I think Caiaphas will leave?
Yes. You'll have to roll Protean.
Oh. It's a 12 though.
That'd be unfortunate because you got to re-roll it.
Dang. Well, then no. It was a 1.
There's one, yeah. Unfortunately, when you wake up, he's gone. And you wake up as the magic is fading. And so you guys are sort of being dumped gently back in the spirit realm.
I'm gonna roll insight because he said that when the sign happens, I need to know it.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is look, and I'm gonna tell Nicarwin as well. That
Carvin is asleep, big asleep. Probably not waking up if you're getting up earlier than usual.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
He didn't get a chance.
Oh,
to wake up.
all right, got you then. Okay.
So I'm gonna let Nicarwin know about the conversation
Okay.
and that.
So are
what he
you also
says.
rolling insight?
Yes.
Um,
All right.
29.
Ah, that's unfortunate. 34.
So that's why I let you know.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would miss the sign.
Yeah, exactly.
So, with the 34, you will see a couple of things.
Right.
You will, hear some chatter sort of off to the side, but can't really make it out. Maybe because Nicarwin is so much taller, she can view better. She'll see a couple of things. One, she'll see what looks like a Drek spirit in a rowboat, sort of rowing out in the middle of the air, sort of over the expanse. And as he gets to a certain point, he'll stop the rowboat and just sort of look around. And you guys will see that there are flocks of spirit-like, bird-like spirits
I'll
sort
see
of
the bird-like.
flying through the expanse and coming back out and all that stuff. And off to the left, about 600 or 700 feet away,
Yeah.
up in the trees, you'll see a troop of monkeys. And
Time to go.
the
Oh, no.
the adults are sort of foraging for food or nursing the babes, but the youngsters,
See you.
you know, are like just
Yeah.
jumping around and all that stuff. And
Do these monkeys? Do they perhaps have very colorful faces and red butts? Do they remind
they
us of
are
the
not
ones-
baboons.
Okay, got it.
No.
Got it.
They are monkeys.
Okay.
But you don't know like
Monkey.
much about them.
Got it.
And you will see that the youth, the young ones sort of, they take branches and break them off of the tree, and then they'll line up on a branch and they'll run and they'll jump
Mhm.
and they will land on the branch that they broke off,
Yeah.
and they'll sort of soar out into the expanse,
Oh wow.
and I'm like, and the
They-
parents,
He sees that, or
this is what he sees.
This is what you covered.
So you're blind
Um,
and short.
and then so you'll
Says
see
the
that.
halfling.
Nah, but I'm not blind.
Roll again, because this is transpired over time.
Are we? Oh, do you want me to roll
You
again?
don't have to roll again, because
Oh.
when you see it, you. No, okay, so you still see nothing. You will see that the bird-like spirits that are sort of going around. It looks like it reminds you sort of like a swarm of fish.
Yeah.
And one will sort of jump, and jerk, and a silver line will magically appear from that bird to the pole, and the Drek will pull it, and he'll start reeling in the bird. And he will be satisfied with his catch, and then he will row the rowboat out. Right about that same time, you'll notice that some of the monkeys that had sort of gone out into the expanse reappear right on that same branch, sort of in the back of the order. And they were all just taking turns, surfing out and reappearing.
Hey, bud, you see anything?
There's
No.
Vandra, I'm not sure if you can see, but right over there, the monkeys, they're taking branches and they're flying out into the expanse. Also, if you take a gander at the right, there's a Drek spirit. He's I think he's fishing for some of the, I can't tell whether they're birds or fish. They're some kind of spirits that are out in the expanse.
You
What
now
are you
can
saying? I
see,
can see.
all of this stuff as he pointed out to you.
I'm gonna say, hey, to the guy on the boat.
Okay.
See if I can get their attention.
He's gonna look down at you.
Then I'm gonna try and get a branch.
As
I'm
you
gonna get
said
two
the hay,
branches.
the bird sort of scattered. He's like, oh, and he throws his pole in the boat, and then he just starts rolling away. And he's angrily looking
No,
back
no,
at you.
No.
I'm gonna
How
roll
dare
a.
you.
Well, no, performance goes somewhere. No, performance is still here.
That was supposed to be the thing I
Protein.
mentioned. I have no
Protein.
stealth.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and sound like a bird. To
Okay.
call him back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That is a 28.
Okay, give us your best bird impression. Okay. All right.
We can
But
work
the
with
first
that.
two roll was very low, so he looks around and he gets his rod ready to. So now he'll start rolling over towards you. What do you want? Can't you see I was trying to catch some breakfast?
I'm sorry.
Are you Jade or Wanda
With-
right now?
I'm Vandra. I'm gonna roll insight to see if it's maybe there's a gender to the spirit or something.
Okay, all right.
Maybe not.
20. What is that? 5, 26.
You believe that it's a very old looking male
Okay.
Drek.
I am so sorry, sir. I was just trying to get across this, well, what seems to be an abyss, and I was wondering if you could help us do that. I did not mean to scare away your birds.
Why are you trying to cross the expanse?
Mortal.
I'm looking
What
for.
language are you guys speaking right now? Or is it just
Spirit.
spirit coming? Got it.
I'm looking for a way to get into the Shadow Sea. My female companion here felt as if there was a way somewhere in this abyss, and we can't really cross it to get there.
I mean, I don't know nothing about a door to the Shadow Sea, but this expanse, I mean, it is like waves of magic. We spirits have learned to row on the waves. Look at those little guys over there, those monkeys over there. You know what?
Cool.
They often make those birds go away. I can't stand them.
I could maybe perhaps try to deal with the monkeys so you can have the birds come back.
You're gonna deal with the monkeys?
I don't know. Are they
Murder the
they're
monkeys.
How you gonna
bothering
deal with
you?
the monkeys?
He gonna murder the
You
monkeys.
want me to,
You monkey
I don't
murderer.
know, try to like get rid of them? Maybe cast a wall or something like that.
He starts rowing back.
No, wait. Hold on.
I wasn't asking for anything violent.
No,
Nothing
not violent.
that.
Vandra's going to kneel on the cliff and try to make himself look as non-violent and non-threatening as possible. And he's going to say, not violent. That's why I was just trying to maybe like get them out of your way.
As you're gesturing, he's sort of following your hand movements. I tell you, what. Yeah, I can help you.
Blood.
If you just once you take that knife out there and just give me a little bit.
I feel like it's a bad idea.
Just a nick or two.
Okay. As I say that, could you help both my friend and I with this?
Sure. If she's a big one too. Yeah, sure. She wants to give me some of that. Yeah.
Okay. And as he says that, I'm just gonna come up to Nicarbon and say, like, start relaying it and bloodletting into these two vials to give it to him.
Okay.
He's still gonna label big and littles on it all the time. All the time. You know it. And then
So are you?
Are you gonna let me bloodlet
Yeah,
you?
Nicarwin will like unstrap part of the armor that's like covering her forearm, and then she has kind of a more muscular arm, so she'll let you do as much as you need, I guess.
Okay.
like,
And
unstrap
because I have it, it'll be all right. But
She'll
as
slot it back
Vandra's
on.
bringing the two vials with the big and littles on it, he'll say, I do appreciate this very much so. So he'll give one vial to see what he does with that.
He's gonna put it
Okay.
up, and he's gonna reach his hand out for the.
And then he's gonna say, what's your name? As he's handing it.
And he's gonna get it. I had one of those once, but you don't need them around here.
Okay. I just didn't want
He's actually an
to
ancient
refer
warlord.
to you incorrectly.
It's King Tut.
Well, I'm going to be leaving now, but, what you need to do is you need to make yourself a boat here, and then you put the boat out and you row it.
Can
Makes
we use
sense.
your boat?
Well, I'm using my boat.
Can we ride with you?
Yeah. Sure. Let me. And he's gonna tuck that away, and he's gonna move back.
I'm gonna try
so
and
you guys can, and he's gonna He's moving back. So you
Okay.
guys can get in the
Okay.
boat.
I thought he was. I was like, oh yeah, leave it. Okay.
Are we allowed to arrive in the boat with the
Yeah.
Jack?
So I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna turn into Jade to make more space for Nicaragua.
Okay. Well, two things. First, roll impulse as soon as you touch the boat.
Woo! A 12. Okay. That is a 32.
Okay.
33.
Now roll magic resistance.
Okay, this might be a decent thing.
Garbo.
Pretty good, isn't it?
No. It's a 29 for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
Man.
couldn't rate you.
All right,
Yeah,
so
good.
you good. You get in the boat. You go ahead and roll
Um,
impulse.
You don't
Alright.
get in the boat.
I just want to remind you, Nicaragua has a couple proficiencies that assist her on boats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But right now
I
you're just getting
like-
into it.
Yep, I got
Roll
you.
impulse.
All right, impulse time, baby.
Oh no.
26.
Okay, so
You fall.
roll magic resistance.
All right, bing. That's perfect. 48.
Oh, you go ow, and he said, "Oh,
Ow.
something wrong there?
I
This old ship sometimes she gets the splinters.
I'm
Ah.
gonna
You okay?
sorry, my bad.
No.
I think
Here, let me help you. He's gonna try to grab your hand.
she's gonna recoil a little bit,
I'm gonna reach out
and then she'll
And do what?
accept
Try and help
Vandra's
him
hand to
up
try
to-
and cross.
let me help.
Okay,
him with that
all right.
too.
Help
Yeah.
her.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah,
her.
she'll
Alright.
follow through with Jade's hand and then hop onto the boat if possible. Do I have to do a roll for that?
No.
Alright,
He
sweet.
put the boat right up to the edge.
All right,
Um,
sweet.
Okay.
You're
You're gonna stand or you're gonna sit or?
I think I'll try and
It's gonna stand. Just
well, I'll be seated, but like I'll try to take up as little space as possible
I'm
while I'm
gonna-
seated.
Okay.
I want to make like 2 more vials.
Roll
of
impulse.
blood,
Oh, do I have to roll impulse? Okay.
stealthily.
Oh, okay. My impulse is a
And I'm gonna put big and
37.
littles on them.
Okay. All right.
He's selling
So
blood.
roll magic resistance.
Magic resistance, got you, chief. 40.
And what was your roll?
3.
Okay. You're good.
Oh, nice.
So what? Well,
I wanted to make 2 more extra vials of blood. That say big and littles on it.
okay.
I wanted to do it stealthily because my plan is to like give it as a gift.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay. Woo. 38.
All right. Okay.
No.
So he gets to rolling. I've rode around this for a while.
Right.
What,
That's
yeah.
wow. How many years? I'm just gonna make talk with him.
I mean, he's gonna tell you his tale.
okay.
You know, he's been here for what feels like forever.
Nicaragua can't really understand. So she's
You
just
don't need
gonna-
to. I need
Yeah.
you to focus up on where the thing is.
Uh-huh.
I can't see it.
You know, actually, yeah.
Before he did roam around a lot,
Mhm.
but he found this place some years back and been hunting there every day.
Oh.
It's not usual
sky
that
fishing.
you could call it that. It's not usual that he sees fleshies around. But I'll never pass a chance at that sweet stuff.
Oh, yes.
No, I won't.
Of course, yes.
Roll, and you roll mental fortitude.
Mental fortitude, big easy, big easy, big easy.
That is.
Oh, I'm sorry, not mental endurance.
Oh.
Even
Oh, heck yeah. That's gonna be a 32.
And what was your roll?
That is a 9 or
Okay.
10.
Okay. And what was your roll?
30. Oh, I got a 36. That's a 12.
Okay.
Because I get a
All right.
plus one.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got a 36. I rolled a 12.
Vandra, you feel a little sleepy. So he's rolling.
Y'all are about to get kidnapped.
I'm gonna
Have we learned
give
nothing?
him a vial and say, this is a gift again for you helping us out.
Oh yeah. He's gonna put it
Yeah.
over there and put it away. Nice. What's this emblem here?
It's a shop that my friend and I plan to open one day, and we wanted to make sure that people knew about
What's
it.
that? What's
Big and
them striving-
littles.
Bigs and littles?
Big and littles.
Bigs and littles. All right. So that's the street stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm getting a little tired. What's going on?
Oh yeah, these waves sometimes they just rock people to sleep.
Oh boy.
Do
So,
they?
Oh,
they just-
boy.
you can
Wait, how do I
fall
get
uncomfortable.
sea stuff when I have sea stuff? Well, because it's not an actual.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So he's just gonna keep rolling.
Are you gonna?
Nobody's told him anything, so he's just rolling. He's just
Vandra,
rolling.
Are you
we
looking
going-
for?
Well, I can't speak with the spirit.
You don't need to. Where is our door?
Okay,
Where is our-
okay.
That's what
Thank
I'm
you.
looking for. I
Okay,
said
I'm gonna
look
roll.
for the
Okay,
thing.
I'm gonna roll magical attunement to try and feel the pinprick. That will be a 20.
You don't need to because once you have sort of locked onto it,
Mhm.
you see it.
All right. Okay, then I'll roll. I guess I'll roll insight now, which is.
No, you don't. You see
okay,
it, but you
okay,
haven't told
alright.
him.
Yeah,
where
I
it's
don't.
at.
I'm
Okay,
just got us
You
on the
know,
boat.
so, yeah.
All right. Thank you for getting us on the boat.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's somewhere off that direction. We're veering off a little bit to the left from where it is now.
So then
Mika
I'll
Butler-
let
Mika
my-
Butler said, "Be careful."
Yeah, I know, right? So I'll
We're
let
trying.
him know where we're trying to go.
Oh. Dang it! I haven't been that far deep in there, but okay, we'll go. It might take some time though, because these old bones.
Do you need help?
Both of you roll endurance again.
Endurance again.
Please get a
Okay.
12. That is not a 12.
Uh-oh.
27.
Do you need the roll of
Yep.
the die? That's a 4, and the total is a 24.
I got a 3.
Okay.
24.
You're not more tired than you already were.
Mhm.
You feel tired.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh darn it! Hold on.
I'm gonna grab him.
He drops an oar.
Can I try?
Oh.
Can I
I
try and roll
said I
impulse
was
to
gonna
grab it?
grab it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Roll impulse, guys. Yeah.
I think.
And your hand disappears.
Woo,
because you
that's a
touched the
9.
magical use.
That is a 29.
You grabbed it.
Oh, I
Almost
got
as
a.
soon as it was starting to
I
tip
got a
over.
30.
But he said he was going first.
Okay.
And-
But
and
my
so,
impulse was.
That's
Yeah, but you
higher.
didn't think of it.
Roll insight though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can roll inside.
Insight time. That would be 35.
Okay. It looks like he's not as happy as you would imagine that you saved that.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I just slip up and forget things. But you said it was up there. Okay, we're going.
Can I help him roll?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I help you roll?
Okay.
there really ain't much space here. You know, these roads, plus these waves get kind of crazy, so you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I
Vondra.
can.
Vondra.
Anything that I can do to help.
Oi,
Okay,
Vondra.
sure. So he's gonna stand up and have you sit down. Roll impulse as soon as you hit the.
Okay, that is
You're
a
kidding
26.
And then the roll.
That was a 6.
Okay. Roll magic resistance.
Okay. That's
32. The
Oh,
roll
okay.
is a 10.
All right. So you feel the same as you were.
Okay.
But with that, we are going to conclude tonight's
Dang
episode.
it! I didn't get to.
What are we going to do?
Oh,
Let you do one thing.
I was Oh wait, Vondra is rowing the boat right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I can't do it anyway.
Okay. All right.
I have a plan.
So okay, guys, questions for tonight.
Yes.
Where did we first encounter Isidore and Hemdall?
Well, I don't.
On the
So I
way to-
believe-
We all keep
Yes.
going. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay,
I would love to
man,
go
yeah.
first, so I am
We'll let
going
him go,
to.
and then we'll just go around.
So I believe that these two characters, Himdor and Isildur, I believe we saw them when Belac was being held up by the by the great white, I believe it was a spirit, but I'm not certain, who called upon the compact of the junction. That was whilst we were looking for, the reason as to why Belac had this mark growing on his body and what it was going to do and like what it connects him to. And I think it was something about a spirit, not a patron, but like a spirit companion or something. And that was when we met, I believe it was Isildur, who was the one who had a blue mark with a water spirit.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I know who Isidore and Heimdall are. I might be wrong about when we met them, but like, we were near one of the cities we've been at. I don't remember which one. And this lady, she was distressed, and she told us about a caravan that got jumped, right? And so Wahuru, being the nice people we are, we went to help the caravan, and we did. We successfully fought off the evildoers and got some loot from it.
Okay.
And then we met Isildur and Heimdall as part of some people that also showed up.
Okay.
And then yeah.
All right.
Well, let's just keep it short.
I'm trying to think of where we were leaving. I think we were leaving Starsoft.
Okay.
And then that happened. And
All
then we met them.
Okay.
And here we are.
I'll just keep it short and sweet. We were on the way to Hilltop when we met Isildur and Heimdall, and I know that they were around when we met the Beneseth as well. So we met them before that. And
Bad person.
yeah. When he said it was an anomaly. So yeah, it was on the way to Hilltop, and when we were talking about where we needed to get help and stuff, and they were like, "I guess we can help you try to get there."
All right.
What Vandra said.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Next question. What does the Vokran Omash mean? What does it stand for?
It's the martial arts of the foe ender.
No.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Vokran is Vokran.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? Does it mean Dance of Death?
Dang
Okay.
you. Dang you. I'm changing mine now.
Dang.
No, that's not a bad idea. That makes sense.
You heard me say it earlier, didn't you?
I'm gonna be real original, and I'm gonna completely crazy answer.
Chaluk'Sen II.
You've got Vulcan Amash as a rough translation to Dance of Death.
Okay. Is it because here's the thing. Earlier I said it was Dance of Death. And
That
because
just
the
makes
two of them
sense.
said Dance of Death,
Just say
and
Dance of
because
Death.
Dance of Death is a proficiency in the book, which I was just like, oh, that's cool because it reminded me of Vulcan Amash. I'm gonna change mine, even though it's probably gonna be wrong. I'm gonna say Way of the Silent Death or something like that. But I know it's something with death.
Okay.
Kiss of death.
Murder hobo.
Kiss of death.
Murder hobo.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really switched up and took an L.
I did.
Last, another question is,
Watch him be right though. Watch us be wrong.
what does Elu mean?
Wait, hold on.
What does Elu mean?
Elu.
What does anything really mean? I think Uriah should start. And then I'll be last.
Elu.
No, switch it up.
I don't know where my books just went.
No,
Dang.
Oh, something Grace. It's something Grace.
I wish I brought my glasses.
Well, I
So I'll
can't
read
find
it
my
for
other
you.
books.
I got you, Dad.
I don't remember.
I actually have no clue where my
Something
books
with
are.
grace. Okay.
It's something Grace.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't know
I
what
got
that
it.
word is.
Yeah. Full of grace.
Nice.
I just got to
Wait,
the
I got it.
sentence.
I got it. It's full of grace.
Full of grace.
It's
It was
full of
like as soon as he said I got it
I'll
full
give
of
Caleb
and I got to full.
2 points for that because you guessed it without your notes. I'll give you 3 for actually having the right one.
Well, I had the right one.
I don't know
For
where
the
my
other
books
questions,
are.
I will give Caleb 3 more.
Mhm.
And then I will give you guys 2 for the other
I'm
questions.
so good.
Why is he getting 3? We literally did the
I said it
same
first.
thing.
You copied me.
But you can't copy for the right
his,
answer.
His answer to about Hemdale and Isildurst was the most correct because we actually had left Star Song. We were at
The lady
the
showed up,
Mhm.
and we went
and
to.
the
help
child
I
her.
showed up
literally
with
said
intact.
that we were leaving Star Song, and then we met
them.
the caravan
Yes,
and met them.
Yes.
That's literally what he
I
said.
talked about the lady though.
Yes. So
I talked
anyway,
about the lady.
last question.
No, because you missed out on the freaking orphans that we had to save and then bring the lady back to the tower. You freaking out. You're walking out.
We
He
didn't
called
have to-
you.
We didn't have to save orphans.
No, that's not what happened.
Yes,
Okay.
it was. They were
No.
No.
all messed
No,
up, and then
they're-
we
they're-
came
no,
by,
he's
and
talking
then we
about
took
the-
the lady.
He's
That's
talking
okay.
about the 2
He's
small
talking about
dwarves.
something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
last
orphans.
question.
Everybody
Yeah,
else
that
is
was
dead.
that was a different situation.
No.
Who is the boatman?
Who? What?
The boatman.
Who is the boatman?
The Grim Reaper. Actually, I don't know.
I think the boatman is actually a legit carrier to like people who need to cross into the shadow.
He's an undercover sutra.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
I like that.
So you think Sudra?
The phone ender.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh,
That would be really
Ah.
interesting. That's nice.
You might as well give me the
He's a
EP
ferryman.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought transporter.
Okay.
He's
I'm
got
not
it.
certain. All of these are banger answers. I didn't really
Yeah,
have one.
I know.
I'm gonna say he's
Zebulon. No, I'm just kidding.
Dun, dun, dun.
I forget what it is. It's the I'm gonna say he's like a bloodthirsty spirit, and he's waiting to like get us asleep so he can get like all of our blood.
Oh, like a
You
blood
say
soaked.
A
why-
blood soaked, yeah.
A blood soap.
A blood soaked. My bad.
All right.
But like he's very controlled about it.
Okay. I will give you each one for that answer. None of you guys were correct, but I do
Stop
like the
lying.
attempt.
You know I was right.
Right.
Tell me why you-
It was Zebulon actually.
Okay. Well, that's our stream for tonight, Cam Fam. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Tune in next week, same time, Thursday, 6:50 to 9, to see what happens to. We'll see who kills, or I mean, who doesn't kill Nicaragua and Vandra. So we'll see. Tune in next week. But no, seriously, you guys can find us on our social medias at Twitch. At Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at EverLoreGame. You can find us also on YouTube at EverLoreGame, where you can find this and other videos. If you are watching from YouTube, you can check us out live on Thursdays with this stream, which is at twitch.tv/EverLoreGame. And of course, our stream on Monday. It's some crazy guys and gals, so we're excited about that one. That airs from Mondays from 6:30 to 9, and it's at twitch.tv/essence of EverLore. Check it out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit the notifications so you guys can hit the bell so you get notifications. We're just excited to have you guys here. And remember, no matter who you are,
This game is for you.
See you.
Wait,
Cam
Cam,
Fam.
before you go,
what
else is for you is our site, manchildltd.com.
Yes.
Which
Very
is
good.
also for you.
Excellent.
You should
Thank
check
you.
that out.
All right,
Also
very
for
good.
you.
All right, guys. Peace out, Cam Fam.
See you.
Peace, Cam Fam.